What up, everybody? Who's on my playlist is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Case 2, Reunion and I was gonna say Testimony, Reunion and Turnabout. So last time I left off, we have to show a reason why Eni wanted Dr. Gray dead. That's easy. Her sister. Just as I thought. You bored me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? It's great. Now even she's calling me my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? You want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? See now, stupid Gramps? I'm gonna explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see... Ow! My eye! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Finch, right? What Ms. Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overcomplicated. She has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Ms. Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't have any. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should really learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. Excuse me. See, it's just as I, told you. Totally. Hey. Oh, I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Ms. Eenie Miney. Get your take about it over how I'm gonna go. Holy! Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. Alright. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia? Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for murder. But regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Crime? Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. No. Not at all. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And there's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Ms. Miney had a motive, then why did you kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I? Can I really do this? Excuse me. Ow! My jaw. Bye! Testify. I'm not totally confident, but I know that I must press on no matter what. No matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. What about you? Surely you must have passed by, Eni. I mean, me. God, that's confusing. I will show and substantiate the fact that Ms. Miney had a motive. Too bad, you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? You're supposed to be on my side! Well, karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix, right? Did you intend that to rhyme? Nice cufflinks. They match your earrings. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way! Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We'll continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec. To be continued. Water would be nice. Oh, my throat stings. You think I got that lozenge shot? Are you doing this to yourself? It only hurts if I talk a lot, especially if I do voices, which I like narrating. This sucks though. That's right, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last episode of this case. I'm hoping. I'm going to put Phoenix Wright on hold. Have a bit of a pause between the cases. I'm going to do another game in between case 1 and in between case 2 and 3. Then I'll get back, do 3 and 4. And I already know what game I'm going to do. And if I have to, if my throat again starts to hurt, I'll do something between case 3. Here's what I'm going to do. Because the third game has 5. And they tend to be long. I will do something in between cases to save my throat. Because when I did the first game, I didn't think to do that at all. Besides, it didn't run that long. Case 5 was like 18 parts, something like that. And my voice died at the end. Like, I was losing it at the end. Like, you can hear it in the last episode, maybe the last 2. You can hear my voice starting to fade out. Excuse me. Excuse me. But I was also doing voices at the same time, too. Which I love doing it. Just over an extended period of time, my throat hurts. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Let's save. Let's do this. June 22, 12:04 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 3. Not 1, not 2. 3. 350. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Annie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else better than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Wright. Ms. Von Carter? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worried about? Say your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, I won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. Hey, even she has a change of heart. Oddly enough. And then we'll know who the real winner is. June 22, 12:10 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Something in my eye. In my eye. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Can you prove Ms. Eeny, Miny, Hannibal? Yes, I believe I can. Eeny, meeny, eeny, miny. and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. Yes, both the sisters' names are a play on Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I think I said this before. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. And Dr. Gray. Turner Gray. Turner Gray. Or it also could be Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. That's the joke. I don't know. Was Grey's Anatomy a thing at the time? Yeah, I think. No, I don't know. Never watched it. I just know it's a doctor drama. So, whatever. Eeny, Miny, and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. That's what said contention at first. In light of the car accident 1 year ago, the motive I'm looking for must be there. Ms. Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought you wanted to, ask about my, motives? I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, last year, in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic, around then. And, the night of the, accident, my sister was, totally tired while she was, driving. I was, totally pooped, too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a joke, and, there was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. With all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day, after year. Yes, and that was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Aye! Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Ms. Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. In this line of questioning, you will find the twist. It's such a twist you would never see coming. There's also... Well, no, I'll explain that one later. She was totally tired? You mean, exhausted? You got me doing it? She had to, talk to, the police and, was being investigated, every, day? She was, a total terrible situation. Or it was, excuse me. It's no wonder. Then that car accident, happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? What are you, talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But, I don't have, a license. This is news to me. I'm not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Yeah, Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. So what's this, Doc? Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. What do you mean? Who are you calling Faye? I have kids. I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him, and I said so. What are you talking about? The perverted fake clinic director? Yes, the perverted fake clinic director. And how did... Ah! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like last November. What? November? The accident happened last night. The accident happened last May. That's a half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What the? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. Fuck you! At the time of the accident, Ms. Mighty did not have a driver's license. Ah, stop it! Cry and my lip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. They could, but it would have been illegal. I'm like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive. Don't just stand there, mean to yourself. Oh, you too, man, with the whip, and the pain, and the ow, and the... Miney. Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? Eh? That's because... I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Miney, if you please. Yeah, like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that, like, time, I was, like, really close to, like, getting my license. My sister was, like, this totally big fan of cars and really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She would, like, say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat last night, too. Or that night, too, I mean. And Friday night. I see. The big, bright red sports car. Car for sports. Well, not, I don't know, is it? No, the witness may take... The witness... The witness may take the defense. The defense may question the witness. Not entirely knowledgeable about cars, but... That's a big but. Big but, so what? So... Alright, dude, oops. Let's ask about the car, shall we? The new car? It's my new car! Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. UK? Were those her boyfriends? I'm gonna backhand you! It was a real special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Guess we'll have a cars with you next time, miss. Stop she. I don't know anything about cars, but I have a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor, yes? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You thought about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, you like cars that much, then. That's not my point! So, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. It's Miney, so please fix your testimony. Okay, whatever. England, England. And shove it up your bum. And you'll hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't know anything about the car. I don't actually know what to ask about cars. For the heck of it. So yes, what's so special topic? What's out of this? Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. That statement alone has caused a lot of people to not understand this, figure out what the contradiction is. I think it's quite the opposite in the Japanese version. Yeah, in fact in the anime it's the reverse. The car was an import from the States, since they're in Japan. So everything is flipped. I find it funny. They're expensive, and their driver's seat is... Yeah, I already said that. It seems there's no benefit to owning one. It's correct. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? Don't look at me! If you want to get your torches and pitchforks, go after Phoenix. Although I do find that goofy too, but whatever. You do you. You? What do you know? That sleek shape, but... There was no way in hell I was reading all that. Forgive me! Personnel, you really changed it at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Blim, 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 blim. Blim, blim. So, here's the contradiction. I want you to read this. This. Did you see it? Third sentence. What did Mimi say? She got out the left side? Oh, fuck me. What did Mimi say? Yeah, Mimi say? Mimi say? What the fuck is her name? Eni say? She got out of... She got... See, Eni says she was the passenger that night. However, according to this, the driver was the one that died. Do you get the contradiction? That's not possible if she was the passenger. Let me clarify. It's not possible if she was the passenger of a British car, since the steering wheel's on the right, meaning she had to be the driver. Objection! Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side of the passenger seat? Which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Are you putting it together yet? Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! God damn it, order! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. He said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we all connect the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Mimi was. Do you get it? Currently on the stand is Mimi. The answer is the one person who had a driver's license, Mimi Maney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness Eni Miney was the one in the driver's seat, which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Ugh. What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Yes, Mimi Miney. She didn't die. Eni did. Mimi Miney, that is your real name. What the foolish drivel! How do you explain her appearance? The witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right! It's a picture of her younger sister! No! But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site, that was the body of the real Eni Miney. Isn't that right, Ms. Mimi Miney? I love this. This is such a fucking twist. Oh, it's cleverly constructed. I love it. The car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eni Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face. And became Leatherface. And was reborn as Eni. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you could see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive. And the fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted, so this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turney Gray, is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And at that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss E... Ah! Why did you just say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? I do feel bad for her. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? Become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her own son to disappear because of this. Right, I don't want to fuck up. I love this. That's about the malpractice accident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. Yes, I did break a little bit right there. I am in fact tearing up a little bit right now. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all, the only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. And this was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only I hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Edie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? Why did Ms. Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Oh, there's only one thing is made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me! Francisca Von Karma! Gonna enjoy the news tonight, Ms. Von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Stop it! One more for good measure. Knockout! Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court's a fraud, a sham! You're a sham. Well then, looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty! Oh dear. That is all. This court is adjourned. June 22, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Number D. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? Now it's inside the clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? That would have happened. What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Mighty had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Just wait till the third one. Well, you know, I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. Too bad. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. Oh, dear God. Don't make me cry now. First my sister, now my aunt. You really don't want to know who it is. Hey, Nick! Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I don't understand it, Nick. I just don't understand! Night's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please. I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi when the plans was... This gun! This ball. It's because Pearl broke the urn. No, it's because of her daughter Pearl. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born in the Crane village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls could become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13. How unlucky. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Corain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder. It cooperated with the whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. What an evil bitch! That is the end of Case 2. So, until next time, the next case, Turnabout Big Top. Yeah, we're going to the circus, bitches! This one is also quite interesting. And when the time comes, I'll reveal exactly what. Because I had thought one thing, and it was completely not right. Oh, God. But damn, these are starting to get deeper. Like, man. And there's only 2 left. This in Case 4. But I'm gonna post this, and while that's doing, I'm gonna get a game. I'm gonna do a different game in between so I can rest my throat. Because when I don't have to talk constantly, all is fine. My throat don't hurt as bad. But when I have to do it constantly, because I have to be talking all the time, yeah, tends to kill my throat. But until then, I'm Zombie Please. Let's stay zombie, and I am out.